Good morning and welcome to Rose Red Homestead. And yes, it is Monday, but no, it is not a MicroMoment Monday. Jim and I have just been talking and we feel the need to kind of change things up just a little bit. And so we're going to put MicroMoment Mondays on the back burner for a little while, and instead we really want to explore our local region in much more detail for sources of things that we can incorporate into our three areas of food security, self-reliance, and emergency preparedness. We do a lot of shopping at grocery stores, national chains, and online, but we just feel that we live in a semi-rural area, that there have got to be some sources that we can go to where it's much more local, maybe much more detailed. So we're going on the hunt on Mondays for a while, and we're going to call it Discovery Monday. And we have picked a place that I am really excited about. There is in a town nearby, it's about 45 minutes away from where we are. It's called Santa Clara. It's a very quaint, very old town in Utah. It's a delightful place. Great big shade trees line the main street, and it's kind of an undiscovered gem of a place. And for the past, oh my gosh, I bet this place has been there at least 30 years, maybe even more. There's a Frei's fruit stand, and I've passed it, I don't know, dozens of times over the years, and I've never even really stopped there. But we're going to go there today and see what we can find. We have no idea. We've not been there before, so we're going to check it out and see what might be available for us to use in some aspect of what we focus on here on this channel. And then when we're going to take you with us and show you what we find, and then we're going to bring whatever we get back and figure out something to do with it, and then our video on Wednesday will show you exactly what we figured out to do. So we're off to the car to head down into town to Santa Clara, and we'll see what we can find. So I am standing across the street from Frei's fruit stand. This is in Santa Clara, Utah. I've heard about this little stand for about 30 years, but I've never visited it. And it just opened a couple of days ago, and so we're going to be open for the season a couple of days ago, and so we're going to be checking that out. Jim just parked the car.
And there's a warehouse for farmers market over there. There's another one over there, and then there's this one.
That's great. So we have a few little things to check out.
Little things to check out.
Okay, so here we go. So here's a section of their market that is called Frei's Market Warehouse. So we're going to go check out what we can find here. Beautiful watermelons, a really good price, about half price from what you get at the grocery stores. Oh my gosh, gorgeous oranges, grapefruit, lemons and limes.
How many of the oranges do you want?
Why don't you get a couple of oranges, maybe 4 oranges?
It's good stuff.
Everybody always asks me for people to smell. Thank you.
Got a couple of grapefruit.
Yeah.
Get 2 lemons and then get about 6 limes. Oh my gosh, Honeycrisp apples for $1.99. They are $3 in the grocery store. Fuji's, the prices here are fantastic. This stuff is locally grown. Gosh, everything is so beautiful. Look at those Yukon potatoes. Oh.
I am going to go get our little bag.
Okay,
So,
beautiful carrots. Do you want to just pay for those now and then take them to the car and then come back?
can I put these up here real quick? I need to go to the car so I can get a bigger bag because we're going to get a little bit more. Okay, thank you. I'll be back in just a minute.
So this is Michaela. What a sweetheart she is. She's just been talking to me about what they have available here. So Michaela, tell us again.
So my name is Michaela. I'm one of the owners here at Frei's Fresh Produce. This is our opening weekend right now out of our garden. We've got beets, kale, carrots, zucchini, yellow squash, sweet onions. In about 10 to 14 days, we'll add kohlrabi, cabbage, green beans, pickling cucumbers, slicing cucumbers. End of June, we'll start into some local tomatoes. The month of July, we'll have melons, tomatoes, peaches, peppers, anything that you'd like to can, let us know. We do beets by the box, green beans by the box, cucumbers by the box, peaches by the box, tomatoes by the box. If there's something that I haven't mentioned that you want to can, I'm sure we can figure out how to get it for you.
Oh gosh, that's just fantastic. Okay, well, thank you. And
Yep, thank you.
Fry's Market has been here for a really, really, really long time.
Yes.
But you say this is, you're brand new, so
Yes.
what's the difference?
So we had two families that were running Price Fruit Market, and we've moved into the next generation, and to make a job for everybody and kind of make sure everyone was happy, we split the business into two.
Ah.
So I'm one of the owners here along with my dad Bryce, and we do Fry's Fresh Produce, and then the Vicky Laswell family still has Price Fruit Market across the street.
Okay, all right, well, that makes sense. And we are here in beautiful Santa Clara, Utah, which is probably about 45 minutes from where we live. So this is a very doable thing for us to come down and check things out. So thanks, and we're already stacking up stuff we're going to buy, so thank you.
Yep, thank you.
So here are some dried apples, some dried peaches, specialty sauces, and some very fun bean mixes. There's some Anasazi beans. I'll link our Anasazi video to this video so you can have a reminder. And then here they are in larger sizes, along with some sweet treats up here. Here is some locally grown honey. This is from Taylor Honey, and he's right here in Santa Clara. I have purchased bees from him before. Some more locally produced pickles, jams, and jellies. So in this corner over here, we have beautiful, beautiful locally grown onions and potatoes, some of the prettiest Yukon Gold potatoes I have ever seen. And then over on this side, we have some luscious looking carrots. And so we're going to buy a selection of these things and see what we can come up with.
can I mix these in the same bag and then we can sort them out? Okay, that sounds great.
So Jim has an idea. Michaela just said the onions he put in the bag were picked this morning.
Yukon Gold for vegetable?
Yukon Gold.
Yeah.
Jim the shopper.
Yeah, right. Okay, so 4 Yukon Gold and 2 onions. And what else do you want?
Let's get some carrots.
Okay.
They're over
Do
here.
do we want peppers?
No. Beautiful carrots.
One or 2?
Let's do one.
Okay.
So Jim, who usually does all of our shopping, is going wild with this beautiful produce. What are you getting now, honey?
Green peppers
Okay,
and red peppers.
okay. Gorgeous, gorgeous.
And one more red pepper. Anything else that we need?
Just to eat on the way home, I would love one of those apples.
Okay.
Honey Crisp,
Sure.
right here.
Yeah.
Please, a couple.
Yeah, it's kind of what I figured. You want some grapes?
I would love some grapes.
Anything else?
I think that'll do it.
Okay. Honey? You want corn?
No.
Okay. Okay, how do we want to do this? This goes up here.
Okay, Michaela, how much did we spend?
You spent $35 today.
Holy cow. Oh my gosh. We will definitely be back. This is going to be one of our new favorite places.
Okay.
And then, so insert here or tap at the top.
Ham wants me to take another bite of the apple to see if my teeth really work.
That's one of our Honeycrisp apples Jim is sampling on the way home. We're sharing it. What do you think? Whew, what an adventure we had. As you can tell from the video, what was Frei's fruit stand has now split up into the family has split into two families, and the fruit stand has become a market, I think is what the name of it is, but where they have the parking area where Jim parked, there's also a new business that has been started, as Michaela explained, and so that's where we went first because it was just right there where Jim parked. And it is called Frei's Fresh Produce.
Warehouse, I think, wasn't it?
Well, the sign was warehouse. The card Michaela gave me said Frei's Fresh Produce. But in any case, this is right in the parking lot, and we were just thrilled with the quality and availability of produce this early in the season. They had, we passed some of the fields where they do their planting. We will, one of our videos, or one of our discovery videos, will show you some of those fields. I think they were planted in row after row of tomatoes and other things. But here's our haul. So we have purple grapes, which I just love, and I've already tasted these. They're wonderful. Jim kind of went wild. Jim does the shopping in our family. So here are 3 beautiful large red peppers, green peppers, some citrus right here. We have oranges, grapefruit, and lemons and limes. And we bought a couple of Honeycrisp apples to get us home with. You notice that there's only one left. You saw Jim taking a bite. These beautiful sweet onions that they just pulled out of their storage today. And then these Yukon Gold potatoes and these fresh carrots. At our particular store, I hardly ever see carrots with the tops on. So this was a real treat for us. Now, do we know what we're going to do with it? No. We have to figure that out, and we will figure it out. All of this cost, as Michaela said, we spent $35. And to us, it was $35 very well spent because of the quality of this produce. As we were traveling home, we both agreed that there just is no comparison to any place that we shop around here that has this produce that is this beautiful for this price. Now, some of the things were a little bit more, a few pennies more than what we get in our local store, but the difference in the quality more than makes up for those few pennies, so we're happy to do that. So we will be back Wednesday with our video on what we're going to do with this. So we will see you then.